Ladies and gentlemen, Six Fig Stock Trader here on YouTube, and today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and some crucial tendencies I've noticed happen during bull runs. You can't miss out on this. So welcome back to the channel, everyone. If you haven't already, smash that like button and subscribe. It really helps me out more than you know. And while these other channels are breaking out with euphoric, unreasonable news, I'm breaking in with some common sense here and a realistic approach by using charts and mathematics to what really could be going on with the Bitcoin crypto system. Here are some things that I've noticed in previous bull runs, and I'll get to where we are at here in just a few seconds. But if we look back to 2013, we can see Bitcoin bounce very nicely off this 50 moving average and then take a corrective wave downwards. I want you to remember what I just said, because we're going to go ahead and scoot forward to the 2017-2018 bull run, and what we can see, new all-time highs. What do we got here? A bounce off the 50 moving average and a corrective wave down to the 200 moving average. Let's take a peek at where we are at right now. Bitcoin, new all-time highs, bounce off the 50. I can't help but to speculate where we will go from here. And I hope it's not downwards, folks. I'm not trying to be the bear here. I'm just trying to be somebody providing a little more reasoning in this crypto TA space. I do think that we might be in the midst of seeing this corrective wave play out. Similar to 2019, we did see a high, and I do think that the coronavirus really did derail things, but we have a bounce off the 50, and look at this. We ended up at the 200, a nasty little corrective wave. So, with that said, folks, the weekly chart is a very powerful chart. And I'm hoping, for Bitcoin's sake and all of everyone's sake, that we continue to go upward from here versus trading through the cloud. If we trade through the cloud within the next week or two, it's over for Bitcoin until we come back and probably hit somewhere around the $20,000 mark, possibly in January, April of 2022. Now, that doesn't sound very good to me, but we will look at Bitcoin here on a 4-hour chart. Now, one thing that I immediately notice, and I've been saying for the last couple days, is that we have what's called an ending diagonal that is forming. And I've said this, folks. I've said we have seen this ending diagonal pattern shred Bitcoin when we hit this all-time high. We can see this ending diagonal play out. And this is not a friendly pattern to the charts. This tears us down. And so, in the end of the day, it would make perfect sense if we saw a fallout for Bitcoin at this point in time. Especially if we look at the daily chart, we are nipping at the heels of this 200. We have failed to close above it, and this could be nature's way of saying, hey, it's time for a correction. Furthermore, I'm going to tell you guys, another bearish sign I'm seeing here that could play out is a head and shoulders pattern. And this might be the avenue Bitcoin takes as well. But the bullish scenario here, folks, is we might be witnessing Elliott wave theory play its part in the ecosystem. For this to happen, folks, we would need to see Bitcoin rise at least 25% or more from the bottom of these candles. And we are not quite yet there. In order for Elliott wave theory to be relevant, wave 2 to 3 cannot be the smallest wave. It cannot be smaller than this wave here. So we do need a little bit more price action before we see a retracement. And the ultimate goal for Bitcoin at this point in time is to maybe reach up and close around this $47,000 mark, retrace back down to the 200 moving average, and then move upward. Not this high, but I'm thinking the $50,000 mark. Seems to have some significant support and resistance around this $50,000 level. It's just a psychological level as well. So that is what I'm watching out for in the market, and this is why you should be cautious more than ever right now with Bitcoin and all the altcoins, because if Bitcoin goes, everything else gets torn down with it. I want to thank all the Patreons for supporting the channel. If you would like to be a Patreon, it's $3 a month. Link in the description below. You can get your name, YouTube channel, website, whatever it is you want, up on this banner, and I will display it proudly. We'll catch you guys all on the next video. I wish everyone well.